Yo, what's up, everyone? It's Odin. Um, just got back, kind of like last week. Got back from softball, and yeah, tired. We lost again, both games. Team was really good, and they were kind of assholes, and so everything was teetering on this. You know, I hate fucking losers like that, or winners. So we're winners. We were the losers, and I hate losing. So I'm not happy about that, but whatever. That's in the past now. So there's a couple of reasons to make this video. One is I posted this on all my this image on all my social medias, and then I went, oh, maybe that was a little premature. There's a few things I wanted to do to it. They're very subtle though, so it's not that much different than what it was. This is like silhouettes of werewolves, which was on the original, but I added eyes to help you know what the hell they are. Added some stars in the sky, starry night, and then a little extra rendering on dude's face. And so, really quick, this is an idea. I shifted gears, not totally, but like. The story that was almost done is still going to be there, but now we're adding another story to the first launch, and there's a very, in my mind, very good reason for that. So I think good anthologies have elements of like campy, tongue-in-cheek, comedy, comedic element to them sometimes. And then other times they could be very serious and dark and just intense. And so the first story I'd drawn, it didn't have any of that campy element. I kind of wanted to add that so no one got surprised when I added it down the road. And so I figured if I had the balance of the two in the first book, then everyone who buys it will recognize that that's a possibility, and it'll probably kind of go that way, like one a little more serious, one a little more funny. Campy. I don't know if funny is really the word, but maybe some humor, some one-liners, some whatever, puns. So yeah, that's the plan. And so that's what this Scarecrow guy is. He is an addition to the overall first book. He's going to be part of a part of another story. And this gentleman right here, it's also going to be part of the book because I figured I needed an introducer, a narrator, Crypt Keeper-esque. The old Creepy and Eerie, they had Uncle something or other, and they had the witch. Creep Show had its, what is his name? I think it was something, the Creep. Maybe it was just the Creep. But some narrator who carries the story from one to the other and tells you and introduces, because sometimes with anthologies you kind of need a little introduction to get the ball rolling because they're short stories, there's not a lot of character development, so somebody who just brings you into that world nice and easy so you can go and read and enjoy. So that's what we have here. And yeah, so those are two elements. I was asked for a promotional piece, and they said, well, it could be your cover or whatever, to go into a few other books, and that's through the Genesis crew, which they were kind enough to reach out to me, and they were all super cool creators. I'm not sure what it means, but it's like a collective of sorts. And I go, and it's not some commie gobbledygook. Whenever you hear the word collective, you're like, wait a minute. What is this? No, they're super cool. They've been nothing but cool to me, and I haven't been super engaged, but I'm trying. I'm just not the best at that. Especially because 80s Made Consumer is, he got me going with letting me be part of his channel and his live streams, and it's been great. And I'll never forget that. You always take care of the people who take care of you, especially when you develop a friendship and And he's a cool guy. Him and JBot and the show that they've been putting on with me. I've been a part of it, I guess. I had something. But they're super cool, and I couldn't be happier to work with them. So that's another reason for making this video is last night I was on the Saturday night stream with 80s Made Consumer, and JBot was there, and then we had a guest visit from Sim Ink Slayer to show off his book, the Natverse. Let me make sure I get this right, because I don't want to butcher his shit, because it was a really cool concept. Tales from the Natverse. Okay. Nat, the intergalactic man of action for hire. Which sounds fun, and I'm guaranteed it will be. He was on there, a lot of energy, and he knew everything. So now the show we're basically just deep into Indiegogo, maybe Kickstarter someday, but like just looking at campaigns that we didn't know about or other people might not know about, and just spreading the word, hyping them up, just talking about them, and there's so much cool content coming out. So right now, I keep using the word unprecedented, but it's unprecedented time in comic books history. And I've shied away from saying I'm Comicsgate or CG, and it's not for any other reason than I just always avoid labels. I avoid being pigeonholed, but that said, if anybody called me that, I wouldn't take any disrespect to them calling me that, because it's a great community of people, and we're all in the same boat of growing up with IPs and characters and stories that we've come to love, and big companies and corporations just shit all over the things that they gave us that we loved. And I think it was about time. Something grows long enough, it's got to fall off the tree, and there's got to be new fruit. But there's an overabundance of new fruit. That's why it's so unprecedented. So many good creators. And as we went through that last night, I was blown away by the art and the concepts, and I'm like, man, I gotta up my game. These guys are good. There's so much talent out there. And earlier that evening, we did Joe Sontag's book, and that was a barn burner. It blew the doors off everybody. Nobody expected. Well, I actually thought so, because I saw how much anticipation was building for it. But that dude did everything right. He was humble but confident. He promoted really well. He went out and spread the flesh. He got everyone excited for it, and then delivered what was obviously going to be a killer product. Everything right. So well deserved, but it was cool. And I was one of the first quick draw McGraws on the launch show on Michael Bancroft's channel. They launched it. I got number 66, and I was pretty fast. So man, kudos to him, and it just blew up. And I don't think it's going to slow down a whole lot, going forward. And again, nowadays are selling more than just comic books. It does remind me of the music days when your personality and your engagement created community, which created you almost hesitate to use the word fans, because they become friends, they become people that you recognize. And so in the live stream chats, you see the same names because it's a community. And very cool stuff, and like I said, unprecedented time. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to see all this explosion of creativity and talent. They've just been like held back for so long, and once the model got out there, and once people got tired of the big companies and they're shitting all over everything that we love, it was the perfect storm, and the world was ripe for creators and lovers of the genres to come in and say, you know what, I've got good ideas. I've been a great artist. I might have been able to submit things to Marvel or DC back in the day and them go, yeah, kid, you're not ready. They like spill coffee all over my shit and be like, yeah, next. I've heard those horror stories, and they're kind of cool because it really does humble you and bring you back to earth. And you either shit your pants and swim, or you just get out of the pool. But now you go, well, I know I can create something awesome. Maybe Marvel or DC wouldn't hire me, but I can hire myself. And when it's all on you, the stakes are different. And it's not just a job, especially when it's your creation. So yeah, very excited for this time. Very excited to put out something of my own. So I'll give a little whole of this piece. So that was one thing I wanted to add, was all the stars. Do better rendering. I want to do something different on his hand here. It looks a little chunky. But I kind of like that. I don't know. That said, this is the promotion piece, potential cover art. We'll see. I had fun creating the makeshift logo as well. So I'm like, I don't have a logo. I'm just gonna I messed with something that was kind of like the Star Wars crawl, like disappearing to a vanishing point and perspective on it. But I was like, I don't know if I like that. But I do like this one. I don't know how I'll recreate it, but we'll see. So the only other reason for making this video was I talked about it in another video. I have my two best friends coming to Washington. I'm driving over Wednesday morning to meet them at the airport in Seattle. So from Spokane to Seattle, which is clear across the state. Then we're staying at an Airbnb in Seattle for until Sunday morning, then driving back here, and then staying in Spokane for till Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to look at the calendar again. But they're going to be here a long time, and they're going to take up all of my energy and focus because they are brothers. I mean, they're my best friends, but they're brothers. And this is their first time visiting Washington. So that said, I'm not going to be on any live streams while they're out here. I'm not going to be very active, and I'm not the most active anyway, but I'm not going to be very active on my social medias and stuff. I may upload a video of us and our debauchery or whatever the hell we end up doing. I'm sure we'll keep it relatively cool. But you never know. They're wild and crazy guys, so sometimes shit happens. So we'll see. But just giving everyone's the heads up. So I really enjoyed being on 80s Made Consumers stream last night with JBot and Sim Inkslayer. And this coming Thursday, normally I would be on with him just to have fun if I could. But like I said, I'm going to be with my friends. But he's got Shadowpunk, the creator, on talking about that book, and which should be awesome. It looks like a very fun, cool, immersive world. I watched an interview that he did with Telepathic Bunny on his channel, which is another friend in this. Why can't I think of it? Genesis crew that has been very friendly and inviting to me. And, I wish I was better at returning the favor because I'm just busy, a lot going on. And, I had my daughters, and I really focus on them when I have them. I was able to do the live stream last night, but that's because we had so much fun that at the end of the night Saturday, they were all just kind of zoned out and they're entertaining themselves, and they were fine. I would go check on them every once in a while. They were fine. And then also this coming Saturday, they're going to do the, check out different campaigns. He's got a name for it. I'm just blanking on it, what he's calling it, but going through and finding all these cool campaigns and sharing them with the world and just letting people know that this is out there, Where do you want to spend your money? There's so much cool shit out there. Brand new comics, brand new IPs, brand new creations. And so much cool stuff that you'll find what you like and what you're looking for. And there was a few that he showed me I'd never seen before. It seemed like Sim Inkslayer knew everything though. That guy's on the ball. But it was a lot of new stuff to me, and I was legitimately impressed with so much talent out there. So kudos to all the creators and all the people buying the creator stuff and the community. You know, you can call it Comic Skate. That's fine, but I just know it's a great community of people that have moved on from what we used to know. The paradigm has shifted to all this new, fun, exciting material coming out. Now there's going to be another, things evolve. It's going to change again. But this is a fun, like I say, unprecedented time in comic books. And just the explosion of creativity is just bursting at the seams, and it's fun. So anyway, like I said, I'm just not going to be very active. I'm going to be doing what I'm doing, but come that following week, I'm going to jump back in. I'm probably going to be itching to draw like crazy because I'm probably not going to draw that much while they're here. And then I'm just going to be raring to go. There's a lot of exciting things coming up for this world of Unconditional Shove, and I'm going to try to hit the ground running when I do get back into the saddle. But I got to take the time with my bros and enjoy that. So just giving a heads up on that. Also, I wanted to throw this out there because I'm not into doing the stuff that everyone else does, but I did receive this in the mail. Infinitale Chronicles. And when we hung out on one of the live streams a few weeks ago, Chris is one of the coolest guys and a very creative person, and created a very immersive world. And I'm really excited to open this. And I was like, well, I don't do the unboxing and all that kind of stuff, but I am really looking forward to opening this and seeing what's inside, because he does a great compliment on his packaging. So I'm a packaging designer, so I was like, dude, nice. So I'm excited to do that. So let me know if anyone wants to see me actually open this. I may just do that. But if I don't hear anything, I'm just going to open it on my own time and enjoy it. I did like his branded tape that he put on there. Very good. Seemed like he thought of a lot of cool things to really sell and make it an experience, an enjoyable presentation. So I'm excited to open that. Let me know if anybody wants to see that. I would do it I thought it would help Chris's book get more people interested, because it really is top quality stuff, and he's a very cool, down to earth person, as are most people I've met in this community. Even if they're not down to earth, they're usually cool. So fun personalities. It takes all kinds. And similarly with creations, all the creators that are doing stuff, it's all kinds. Whatever you pick your flavor. If you like horror, if you like sci-fi, if you like superhero comics, if you like dirty ass comics, maybe there's definitely that. So Sim Inkslayer's book, the Napverse, that one's like kind of he kept talking about the heavy metal vibe, the magazine, and it's like, how cool is that? I dig that kind of stuff, Anti-heroes with TNA and fun space cowboy adventuring. It's like, fucking yeah, sign me up. So there's that. There's JBot is working on a kid's story, a kid's YA kind of graphic novel. That's something that not many people have been doing, and he is going to murder it, because his artwork is fun, his ideas are fresh, they're appealing to the audience that this target market audience. And I know there's a void in the comic skate community because they've kind of shied away from YA, because it kind of has a negative stigma at this point, because that's where they're I don't know, doing a lot of their social brainwashing. So, so we need something to battle that. We need good young adult children's book material. So, and he's got the talent. It's his concept is great. His artwork is fun. Everything about it's just gonna kill. So I hope I know he's working on it hard. So I don't want to say I hope he's working on it. Like, he's working on it. It's gonna be great. So anyway, all that said, everyone should check it out Thursday night on 80's Made Consumers channel. Tuesday night, actually before Thursday night, Tuesday night, everyone should check out JBot's channel. So I'm going to have to miss all of these, even though I love being on. The guys are so cool and been so good to me too. So JBot's channel on Tuesday night, 80's Made Consumer Thursday night is going to have Shadow Punk, and then 80's Made Consumer Saturday night. I believe all of these are around 8 or 9 Eastern. And Saturday night, they're just going to go through all kinds of campaigns and have fun with it like we did last night. So everybody should check those out. And that said, I'll give one last look. I may do this. Let's see how that looks like this. And that's that. It's pretty much done. I had to do a few things, but all right, I'm going to end this video. And like I said, I'm going to kind of disappear for a while. It's nothing personal. I just got to do what I got to do. Sometimes I'm like that. I'll dip in and out, but I won't be gone for long. So anyway, wherever you are in life, anybody who's watching this, even if you're down, even if you're facing obstacles, just know that you're pure awesome. All these things are just honing you and creating something stronger in you. And it's hard to see it in the moment, but you will rise above and be stronger for it. And don't ever doubt that, because it's reality. It's hard to see in the moment. And if you're just on top of the world, good on you. Especially, like, enjoy it. Everywhere you are in life, enjoy it. Know that it's part of your journey, and you're the hero of your journey, and you will conquer the situations and rise above and be heroic. So that way, when we reach our end of the line and we shuffle off this mortal coil, as Shakespeare would say, you will be remembered as a champion and a hero, and a person who did not get destroyed by the adversity and challenges you faced, but rose above and showed a way for everyone else that's in your life. If you got kids, that's what you do. You rise above so they'll learn that that's always the way to go, that it will happen. So anyway, all that to say, hope you're doing pure awesome. This is Odin, and we will see ya.